Hello, my name is Tanisha Terry Jackson. I'm the Dean of Enrollment Management at Kennedy King College, where you can dream bigger and do greater. I want to share that our KKC team is ready to help students enroll for classes this fall. So let me walk you through how we prepared our campus to ensure your safety. I have our Director of Auxiliary Services, Robert Graham, with me, who will assist with the walkthrough as we point out safety precautions that we have in place. Students visiting campus for assistance will wait in line by social distancing 6 feet apart, with signage that shows where to stand. Next, our security team will be on hand to complete the symptom tracker that's online that you can submit and have on your phone. Or if you don't have your phone, you can simply complete one of our symptom tracker checklists that will help us to know that you're ready to enter the building. Once you've answered all the questions on your symptom tracker, now let's get you registered. Mr. Graham, can you share some of the precautions that we have in place for our students and staff to remain safe?
Yes, thank you, Dean Jackson. First of all, you must wear your mask at all times, including small children starting at the age of 2. Masks must properly be worn over the nose and mouth. Following the signage throughout the building of where to stand and where to sit for social distancing and where to enter and exit the building. When being in service, please stand behind the plexiglass for the safety for you and our team.
So this is our registration triage, where you would get checked in and our staff would be on hand to provide you with one of our registration passports, whether you're a new or continuing student, and you let them know what you want to do for the day. Please be sure to stand behind our social distancing sign and behind our plexiglass. And once you've told our staff what it is that you need, they'll give you a ticket and route you to where you need to go. So once you've completed your registration triage, we have 5 stations that you'll get routed to: admissions, placement, financial aid, our business office, as well as advising. Mr. Graham, can you walk us through the safety precautions that are in place for our team as they route through the various stations?
Yes, thank you, Dean Jackson. As you will see, we have our social distancing water fountains that are closed off. We also have our bottled water fountains that are still open for use. Also, we have the elevator usage where it's signage that states 1 person per elevator ride, along with our one-way signage for stairwell use as well. Our arrows point you up on the right side and down on the left, coming up through the stairwell, which leads us to our first station, which is station number 1, our admission station.
Thanks, Mr. Graham. So this is station 1. The admissions team can help you with applying, clearing residency holds, as well as submitting an application. So, Mr. Graham, if you can point out the safety precautions here, including.
So as you can see, we have our 6-foot distancing of please stand here signs, along with our plexiglass, our mobile plexiglass, which we are able to utilize in the various areas throughout the station and throughout the facility.
And then, if you need to apply on a computer, we have you already social distanced here as well. So, rolling plexiglass for our team to be able to assist and support you with safety and precautions, as well as closed stations for social distancing to assure that you have the appropriate support. So again, as you're moving from one station to the next, you'll see that there's one way up and one way down on our staircase. And now you're into our next station, which is our financial aid station, where you can submit the FAFSA, clear your satisfactory academic progress appeal or hold, as well as work with our team to be advised. Mr. Graham, would you please point out some of the safety precautions that we put in this space to make sure that our teams and our students are safe?
Yes, thank you, Dean. As you can see, we have our 6-foot social distancing sign, which marks the floor where we'd like the individuals to stand, leading up to our financial aid counter where Dean Jackson currently is standing. We also have over at our help desk, plexiglass, which separates the individual from our team member as well, also with the 6 foot distancing sign. Over here, we also have our social distancing for our individual computer use. As you can see, we have 2 stations, clearly marked for social distancing.
So, next station is our placement station. Follow me. If you need to take the placement test, whether that's the English or the math, you can do it here in our testing center. And if you need to take both, we ask that you arrive at 10 for both exam or at 2 in the afternoon. But I also want Mr. Graham to go ahead and point out some of the safety precautions that we put in place in our testing center to make you safe.
Okay, as you can see, we have our 6 foot social distancing sign on the floor, which separates the space, which allows our workers to have space. We also have plexiglass, which separates them as well. Also, we have plexiglass for our other station located on the other side. But if you notice, the room is separated by closed for social distancing signs as well for each station. This allows students to work individually and keep the distance as well.
So, our next station is our business office, where you can pay an account, set up a payment plan, or even submit your commitment fee for the new Fresh Start program. But remember, I have Mr. Graham here to give you some safety precautions. Mr. Graham?
Yes. Here we have our stations, 2 windows, window 1 and window 2. We also have our 6 foot distancing signs, which are clearly marked for our guests to stand before they enter the window for assistance. Here we have our open seating, which is clearly marked for social distancing. This area allows people to wait while waiting on advising, which is our next station. As you can see, all of our seating area is completely marked on both sides of the atrium, and it leads to our advising, which is our next station, station number 5.
So, as Mr. Graham mentioned, our next station is advising, where you can select your courses, add or drop, and just get registered for the fall term. We'd like to show you how to go ahead and do so, but you can also wait here before an advising calls you with social distancing, seat closing, and the space that's available. So follow me into advising. So once you're in to see an advisor, you can either work on a computer with assistance and with safe precautions, or if you need to stand to see an advisor, there's 6 feet distancing, as Mr. Graham has pointed out, along with plexiglass support for you to get advised. Finally, if your camera ready for the day, you can get your ID picture by showing your schedule, and there'll be someone here behind plexiglass to get your ID picture taken. All you need to do is be ready and smile.
After you take your ID picture, you'll head west to our west corridor doors, where you will then exit the building and your day has been completed.
But before you go, we have a few more tips to give. Okay, we got a few final reminders for you. Mr. Graham?
Please make sure that you do your symptom trackers when coming to campus. If you don't, please make sure you do it off your phone. Also, please observe all of the social distancing signs that are throughout the campus, as well as the signs that label 6 foot distancing on all of our floor markers. Thank
And
you.
remember, please wear your mask over your nose, over your mouth, for your protection and ours. And finally, we are on campus until August 20th. We are here 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock and 2 p.m. to 5 o'clock to support your registration needs. Because we want you to be here to dream bigger, do greater at Kennedy King College. One final tip that we forgot to mention. Mr. Graham?
Yes. Also, as you will see throughout our campus, we have hand sanitizers. They're distinguishedly placed throughout the campus for you to use at any point in time throughout the day. They're fully stocked and clean and ready to be used.
Keep yourself safe and come to register with us.